Hey guys, and welcome back to Max Plays. I was saying, no, that's wrong. I am not alone. I am a pro-op with Dawn of War Unification, where I am joined by lovely members of the community for some hopefully more or less relaxed survival games. And today I am joined by none other. I am joined by the one and only Mr. Kekoulis.
Hello everyone. I think this is the first time you actually hear my voice. Please pardon me if I sound a bit weird as I have a cold. And it's my great pleasure to accompany Mr. Max today.
The pleasure is all mine. We have talked so much we chatted, we could say, so much, but never really had a chance to talk to one another. So I'm really enjoying and looking forward to this one. So
Likewise.
I guess Kekoulis does not need like big of a introduction because you probably all know him. But to give you a little a few words of introduction, Kekoulis is you all know him basically as you could say the face of Unification, like the all the announcements and stuff is done by him. So you have seen his name probably more than once already. So there you have that, and he's also doing a lot of coordination and how should I say?
You could say I'm the elected representative of the team.
Yeah, that would be probably the best wording for that. So, and we are playing, I am playing as Imperial Guard, and Kekoulis is playing as the Tau Empire, so I'm his, I already forget the name again, Guevesa. Okay, I try my best.
No worries. I also can pronounce most of the 40k names.
Yeah, because sometimes it's just made up Latin words, you know?
Latin. Yes.
So. Oh, please leave my units alone. They just want to keep this relic here, please. And yeah, we're playing against the Ultramarines here. There's some, I've been told, some crusade, of course, why not? A crusade going on.
The Damocles Crusade.
Yes.
To be exact.
Oh, they killed my dudes. RIP.
Yes.
But yeah, we play on quick start to have a quick start in the game, yeah.
And more relaxed.
Yeah. We actually had the game before, and then there was some what is it called, these outpost thingies, and they were just sending
outposts.
Yeah. They were sending dreadnoughts in wave 2 and something, so this was a little unpleasant. But here we are now. So the first question I always have for my guests is if you want to share some personal information about you. As for all questions, of course, you don't need to answer them, but yeah, maybe people want to know you a bit more.
I don't think I have to say much more than what I have said already this server. I come from Greece, as you may know, and I am a medic in real life.
So medic, so...
Medic, yeah, I'm studying to become a general doctor, of course.
Yeah.
And continue my studies further.
So having you as the apothecary Kekoulis or something is very fitting.
That is literally the reason I have chosen that name, the apothecary.
So...
And for years I used the apothecary unit from Dawn of War to pass my profile until I changed, of course.
Yeah, and the apothecary from the Emperor Sturgeon as well. So
yes, you are talking about the special Kekoulis unit in the mode that I have to say.
Yeah, I as I made the tech trees, I have the icons, and there's one icon of apothecary Kekoulis. So that's why I kind of knew about it. It's funny. Let's quickly go build some stuff, I guess. And so the first, or the first, how should I say, game-related question is, we all know you as a modder for Dawn of War Unification, for Dawn of War Soulstorm, but how did you first come in contact with the game itself, like vanilla Dawn of War?
Yes, yes. As I have said before, I live near a Games Workshop store, and years ago when Dark Crusade was released, they made a promotion. And since I have always played RTS games, they are my favorite genre. I literally grew up playing Command & Conquer games. I thought to check it out. And needless to say, I fell in love with it.
Yeah, it is a very special RTS indeed, with the squad system and everything. You gotta love it.
It is truly unique of an RTS. Both Dawn of War 1 and 2 have a special place in my heart.
So you played the 2 as well?
Yes, I like it a lot, but as a different game, of course.
Yeah, I actually watched a lot of casts of that game, but never actually played Dawn of War 2. Maybe I need to do that at some point.
It is something different, but also feeling familiar.
Yeah, like you have you still have the squad system, but you don't have like base building, but you have like cover system. So
it is more like Company of Heroes if you have played.
Another game on my list that I haven't played, but maybe should at some point. But the list of games I want to play eventually is quite long, so...
I can feel the pain.
Yeah.
I was recently playing... If you wanna know what game I was playing recently, you won't imagine it.
Please tell me.
Final Fantasy. Because a friend of mine was making a mod for it and asked me to check it out. And I had never played a single Final Fantasy game in my life.
And
I literally began playing because to test a mod.
Very fitting. It's very fitting for what you do with Unification and everything. So it's nice. Do you mind asking what game of the series it was? Because Final Fantasy is quite a vast series.
The seventh.
Ah, the original 7th or the remake?
The original.
Okay, nice. And you liked it?
I liked a lot. It was not what I expected.
Okay, so...
I was pleasantly surprised.
Yeah, I mean, Final Fantasy, I never really got around playing these JRPGs a lot, because they take so much time to play. Yeah, a friend of mine is like playing them like to no extent, so yeah. There must be something about them.
In the past, how you see it, I view it as a game in general.
Okay, we are holding. Nice.
We have stabilized.
So, we covered how you excuse me, came in contact with the game. Now the question is, how did you first come in contact with modding this beautiful game?
I guess I first began beta testing from my team. First meeting them from Relic News and ModB, and later mostly doing beta testing at first. Later, as time progressed and I had more experience, it seems during the Soulstorm era there was a lack of model creation, but many needs for new models. I decided to take up that mantle and learn modeling.
So you heard the prayers and started to mod yourself.
Pretty much. The joys of a modder is always creating something new. Oh no. They got my boys. No. Okay, I saved one squad.
There comes the first dreadnoughts and land speeders, but this time we are prepared. Good old firing line of heavy weapon spots. Yeah, the crusade is not advancing right now for the Ultramarines. Gonna be sad, I guess.
Those Guerrilla will suffer.
Where is this thing gone? I have to put it, okay. Okay, we have a special. Oh, it's in your base. I see. Maybe I will move some guys over very quick. The Thunderhawk drop. The special weapon teams should be really good. I really like the special weapon teams, to be honest. They are one of my favorite new units for... Oh, you almost killed it before they came out.
You mean the special weapons team, yes?
Yeah, they are really
What
nice.
do you think about the new the Javelin team introduced in the 6.9.25?
The missile
missile
team.
launchers.
Yeah,
Yes.
these are nice. I used them in a PvP game at some point, and they were no. Oh, sorry, I'm trying to play a bit. I used them, and they are really nice in the sense that you can really micro them well, because they are one entity and do like good stuff all around. I like them. It's more of a mobile artillery unit compared to the Basilisk and what you have, which are really immobile.
That was the idea, actually.
Okay, so can I now? Yes, I can. Finally getting my relic with a good old Valkyrie drop. It actually works. I like it. And you have a whole squad of stealth suits going on to the relic, I guess. Also nice. The patient hunter.
Always get the prey.
Yeah. Oh. Hi, but they don't see you, I guess. Now they do. Anyways, so that's how you started modding, and then the biggest question for all the people around here is probably how did Unification come all together to what it is right now?
Ever since, I would say, actually since Winter Sword, with the first mod being the Street Legion, but the major push was from Winter Sword, from Dark Crusade and later. My team have been making standalone race modes, but there was no way to play with all combined. You had either to manually combine yourself with the modules or play just with each one in a vanilla game. This is where Unification came through a initiative made by Gambit, and one of our mate coders has now recently retired, and his the name as in unifying our race modes into one. The name is more symbolic.
Yeah, it's pretty much, it says what it does. Unifying all together.
Exactly.
Is this... Okay, I quickly thought they were doing some shenanigans against me, but I'm okay.
Let's take them out, salt carrier.
So it was the biggest, how should I say, the biggest coding effort was done by Gambit back in the day.
Yes. while the biggest AI is by Miser.
Coming in
Until
hot. Let's
back
take
then.
them out.
That was until 2 years ago when Unification expanded vastly from just a unifier mod to a little expansion.
Yeah, that was the time when I started playing as well. When suddenly there was something in my Google newsfeed of all things saying that there
Google.
is a cool Dawn of War mod.
I remember PC Gamer made an article for us when 5.9 was released.
Yeah, and I got this article recommended to me, I guess, and then I check it out. And first I was like, as most people are, like, how I never played a mod. Is it really good? How do I do it? And then I was like before only playing campaign, and I was like, campaign isn't much different. And then I started again to think about at some point I wanted to play multiplayer for Soulstorm, but I was really bad and there was nobody playing. So then I thought, how is the multiplayer scene? And then it all came together. Yeah, I think that the 5.9 a lot of people got in contact with the mod. Really nice.
Lifting off.
So the actual, how should I say, the actual big part of the mod creation to be more than what you said, Combiner was also in the exact same time frame.
Yes.
But that's interesting.
You could say 1 year before, so it would technically make it 3 years before today.
Yeah, true. It's always it's
When
already
we began
a year.
our first reworks, like the Necron, which was our main selling point for 5.9.
Yeah. And
With a fun fact, Paglis actually emailed Matt Ward, who is responsible for the Necron rework in the lore, and he played the mod, and he replied to us that he really loved what we did.
sorry, I didn't got that one.
Let me say again. As I know you may not know that, but in the lore, the Necrons got remade essentially to have the dynasties and personalities, as you know.
Yeah.
That was done by the famous writer of Games Workshop, Matt Ward.
Ah, wow.
When we released 5.9, Paglis actually emailed Ward and asked him to check it out. And believe it or not, he did. It replied to us that he loved what we did.
Nice. So you have like real gratification, you could say, from Games Workshop itself, kind of.
From my time working for the Game Workshop for the animation, as you know, I have heard a lot of good works from GW employees about the video mode. It is in a positive light.
It's good. I mean, that's what you not really what you aim for, you could say, but what you would like to hear.
As long as they leave us alone, modding wise,
Yeah.
we're okay.
I see that. Yeah. So you get a lot of drops, but you're also really good at killing the Thunderhawks. I see. Really nice.
The gate became into the trap.
Really nice. So, in terms of modding, most people know you as a creator of assets, you could say, like a
Main 3D artist, yes.
yeah. So, how does I was wondering, how does like you go from the idea of a unit, like a model, to the actual unit itself? How does the creative process kind of works for you?
And to be honest, it depends on inspiration that I get at that time. But if you mean how I do, I usually check lexicon for the lore behind the unit and the official models or artwork to get a reference. And then try to replicate it in a way that fits the game graphics themselves.
Yeah.
Of course, like we do have some creative liberties when needed.
Like
Because
changing some weapons or what to fit to actually
weapons, some designs, or when the games workers themselves they don't have sufficient info, but it exists in official lore. An example was the Hate Angels from the Emperor's Children, because a unit that exists in the lore has an entry lexicon but has no artwork or meaning aside that there are flying demon units. So I had to improvise.
I see. But that's where the real creativity comes into play, I guess.
Exactly.
Okay. Need to quickly do something. Yes. Time for some bigger units, but I have no space. The Imperial Guard needs so much space.
I squeeze.
I guess I
Let
built
me see.
an artillery for good measure. Somewhere. Okay. Did you spot the
What?
walk
No,
here?
not yet.
Okay,
I'm
okay.
trying.
It's not that important, to be honest. We're already at level 6, so I need to get a little quicker on the questions, I guess. Okay. So you said that more or less how you do it, but I also know that you are also coding 2-bit. So my question is like a two, how should I say, two-sided question. Is like, what model or what mod are you most proud of?
What mode? Your model.
But both. You could answer both.
The modes definitely will be the Witch Hunters first, as it was the very first mod I have worked when I began modeling. It will forever hold a special place in my heart.
Yeah, I would have thought like the amount of stuff you have added in the recent version is really awesome.
Glad you like that. I know what you mean. Now about model, that's a very tough question. As I mostly love everything. I really love what I made.
Which is important.
Now my most favorite will probably be, believe it or not, the Noise Apothecary, because I use it as my persona at times.
Okay, so Witch Hunters I could totally get behind, because yeah, a lot of stuff is being added there. Also some really nifty, how should I say, Easter egg units that some YouTubers really enjoy.
With Easter eggs for the Witch Hunters, you mean?
Yeah.
Actually, for the Witch Hunters, many of the Easter eggs in quotations were added before the major unification remade, like before 59, so those were more like a novel. If these units were added at these current times, they would be added as normal regular units. Like for example.
Yeah, sorry.
Yes, I was also saying, like for example, with the Thunderhawk, if it was not the Thunderhawk, excuse me, the Sacrosanct, for example, the Seal Maidens, as they were previously known, if they were added newly at recent version, they will be added as a regular unit, not as an Easter egg for the win condition. But it is a mechanic that has stayed.
Yeah, there are some units that, as you say, would, I guess, normally be a standard unit. I see it for some of the additional units. What was there as well, like a dreadnought kind of thingy? A
Dreadnought.
sister dreadnought, wasn't it?
The Exalt Dreadnought, yes. It is a reference to the Rogue Trader Sisters of Battle, when they could have a Dreadnought.
Yeah, I mean, this would be probably another case of being just a unit and not an Easter egg unit, or am I mistaken?
Oh, every unit that is part of the win condition and enables the Easter eggs for Wing will have been a regular unit.
Yeah, I see. So now after another Thunderhawk at your place, they really like you.
They love me.
So as we're playing this for fun here, the question is also, do you play this game for fun sometimes, or are you stuck in the modding process?
I do. But I have to say that modding is more adding or creating new stuff is always more fun or fulfilling.
So creating is more fun than playing, you say?
Fulfilling, I would say. Playing is always fun.
I mean, it's important that you not just create stuff and then never play it.
Exactly.
So you kind of see how it all comes together.
Works, yes.
Yeah. Nice. And what modes do you prefer? Do you prefer like survival, or do you sometimes play some skirmishes?
My favorite is survival, of course, followed by the campaign.
Ah, the campaign.
Ando has made a marvelous job, the add-on, by the way.
The campaign add-on?
Yes.
Yeah, it's I played it with the Demon Hunters and I really enjoyed it.
I saw your German playthrough, but unfortunately I do not know how to speak German. I know how to read and listen because my uncle lives in Berlin.
Ah. Nice. So you get some more or less German lessons, but if you don't understand much, it's not very helping. But yeah, I noticed that there are some people, or quite a lot of people actually, that are watching my casts and stuff, and I know that they are not talking, or could, how should I say, are capable of understanding German, watch these Let's Plays as well, because I mean it's the same game, I guess.
Yep. Oh, another level.
Now I need to get all my units together. It's getting a little harder here. And I'm looking forward to the big old artillery unit once I get the tier 2 Titan research in. These portable nuke. This is gonna be fun.
Yes, the Death Strike.
Yes.
It is not a... If you see since 6.9.2, I managed to replicate radiation effects.
So that's why you also had these units for Death Corps. There's also artillery unit with similar effects. So I think I now more or less have everything built. But what I wanted to say about the campaign real quick is that I really like what is already done, and I also can kind of see what will be able later on. Kind of, it's such a big work already, and also what can be done like with more voiceovers and stuff. And I hear rumors about more faction, how should I say, exchanges and stuff. It's going to be a bright future.
Yes, we hope so. Okay. But we have a lot of big plans for the campaign.
Need a dropship.
I somewhere have a worker in these ships, probably in this one.
Maintaining readiness.
Surprised they have left my relic alone.
Yeah,
Nice.
that's. I don't think they have forces. How should I say? Attacking waves. Come on, I'm a little stuck with my flyers here. There we go. I don't think they have actually attacking waves walking to the relics. They have attacking waves to the criticals because
Yes,
they want to
they
stop
are forced to
reinforcing.
attack.
But I don't think they have waves to the yeah, to the actual relic.
See if I can take the critical now.
Yeah, just having a few moments of your Tau firing line here with the really awesome big turret you have.
Yes, and I have to say I love the railgun effects that we have added, all thanks to our member Alastor. You know him already, of course.
Yeah, we all know and love him as the lovely moderator he is.
Our cookie stealer. He really the new sound effects really give a new life to the game itself, I would say.
Yeah, it's the sound effects probably also for the orcs. I that was one thing I really enjoyed more when watching Dawn of War 2 is the ducker effects from the orcs. And then
Yes, I love that.
and then they were in the Unification. I was like, yes, yes. So awesome.
Here we have the good vessel. Do you know this one? It's great.
Do you have the?
Here,
Yeah, they are. I'm having a close-up right now.
the long-awaited good vessel auxiliaries, voiced by Tracy Prick himself. He has done a great job with them.
By Tracer, like the one who did a lot of Death Call
Creek.
Creek.
Yes, yes.
Nice. There they are. Do they have like is this also? Yeah, do they have some kind of railgun, some shoulder-mounted railgun?
Also under handheld for the like the Pathfinder one.
Yeah. Wow, I need to look a little away because my screen is getting covered in blue. But now I can finally build the last few units, and then I think I normally do not wait for wave 10 to finish. I normally A-click before, but we will see if this is a good idea or not.
Nice.
So you say oh, excuse me, Nurgle, I don't
He
laugh.
has blessed us.
Yes. You said you live near Games Workshop, and there was a promotion that inclines you were playing some tabletop before?
Yes, I have before the pandemic. I used to play as Ultramarines. I have an army.
Okay, Ultramarines. So I see. The Blue Marines.
The Greek Marines.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is this like an Omega? What they have as a symbol?
And upside Omega. Yes.
Yeah, yeah. Fun little backstory. Kekoulis was trying to, or how should I say, we were talking about Greek letters, and he was like, yeah, Greek letters are really special, and I was like, yeah, I'm as an engineer use Greek letters all the time, so I know most of them. Oh, some Guesa died for the greater good. Nice. I also really like the Greater Norlock having like a guy on the back now. It's so awesome.
Excuse me? I didn't hear.
The Greater Norlock having now a Groot on the back
yes,
is really nice as well.
You can imagine what had to go through to make it work back in the day.
Yeah, I mean, as you, the player and me, we only see the final product, and what time and effort it takes to actually make it work is a lot more than most people would think of.
To be honest, as long as people appreciate the Korok, it is always worth it.
Yeah, I can see that.
Deploy now. Very good.
And now I have this artillery unit. I need to group them all together. Oh, it already fired. Nice. Big boom. And now I need to equip my last knight here with, I guess, this one. And then I'm good to go. We are also in wave 9, so it works out really nice. And the last thing I have, I know for a fact that you play and mod other games. Most importantly, I've seen stuff from Nier Automata.
Yes, I was one of the first who made modding possible for Automata. Was part of creating the tools for Blender.
So there's some other projects going on than Unification, I reckon. So
I thought Automata is not for Automata actually. But I do hope to expand more, like in more animations, or other games if possible. Like, as you know, I was part of the Exodite animation before Games Work made it the mess it is.
Yeah, so I know that you like the series quite a lot and know also quite a lot of lore about it.
Automata.
Yeah, and also like the games before it.
Yes.
Let's say there's someone trying to get in the whole Nier and Drakengard series. What game would you say they should start with?
Okay, I would say with Replicant, the remake. It is a very good game.
The Replicant.
Mike, can you please send me some aircraft, because I was focused.
I am on my way.
Will you make it? Don't worry. I'm also capsule be critical.
Oh, there are a lot of blue dudes in your base or near your base. I see.
But I got a lot of tanks on my way.
Yeah, somewhat. Yeah. This should work out, I guess. I mean, this is wave 9. We are almost done. Yeah, a lot of Land Raider and Villarum, like from Anvil, I guess.
But actually, no. That means I guess that.
Okay, I killed their leader, so they are now all morale broken.
So I think I should have gone Monka. Oh no. I do not have enough requisition to make it meme.
Give me a second. Can I? Yes. I sent you some requisition.
Thank you. Time to make the special unit.
Okay, all my aircraft died, but I can rebuild it. Do I know? I killed the air tower.
Oh,
Lucky me. But
thank you. You have the death strike.
yes, the range on it is like from all the way there to your firing line. Boom.
Let's make me a new headquarters. Salvage the operation.
Haha. It's gonna work out in the end. But yeah, no, I have everything on field, I guess. I'm getting more artillery units and getting more aircraft units again. And then we should be able to make it. I can also call like this death strike here. How does it look? I never used it. This Thunderbolt airstrike. There it goes. Okay. You're gonna make it. And as I said, with all my previous guests, we live or die together, so... I mean, it's more cinematic that way. I like it.
You auxiliary save. Almost there to get the Titan going.
I mean, I can try to walk something over to you, but you all know the pathing. Let's say if it works out. Let's see.
So I am making my base in the back.
Yeah, like
Will make a tactical retreat. Also will help me have some room to build my Titans.
you know, we don't retreat. We just advance in the opposite direction.
Exactly.
When I first heard that from the Imperial Fist voiceover, I was chuckling quite a bit, I have to say.
The only fist line is battle plate indicating damage.
Yeah, that's true. But this Land Raider is like really hard to kill. Jesus.
I think they activated the machine spirit, hence why.
I think we are stabilizing here. Yeah, I have getting all my aircraft again. Nice. This
I'm
should.
making my Titans.
Where do you have your Titan building actually? Ah, right in the middle. I see. Was distracted. But yeah, it's wave 10 now. We are soon done. Your Ethereal is up again, so this should work out in the end really nicely. We're playing on harder, so there should be a Titan coming in this wave as well. Uh-oh, do we have started your Titan already?
I have.
Good, because your critical location is taken over right now.
They don't see me, so I will retake it eventually.
Yeah, true. So, do I have any... I think I do have all the main questions done. Oh, there's the thing I like. I have to say, one of my favorite units for Tower, this big old tiger shark here.
The Titan Killer.
Yeah, it's like this twin-linked rail guns at the front. It's like absolutely bonkers.
I love it as well.
I still remember when I made a sneak peek for it. One guy in the YouTube was asking, what is the use for Barracudas then? And was like, what? It's like completely different tier.
Huh?
Oh,
What is that?
oh no! Huh. I guess the game is not willing us to win here. But okay. Execution. I have no idea what this may cost, but
Or maybe you had weather conditions.
no. But I'm not sure. We may look into it later on.
It's okay because we have vastly reworked the wind conditions, as you know, from the beta or version 7, which will greatly reduce any possibility of such errors.
That's a good one. Also, like a lot less crashes, like in the latest patches as well. Like
Yes, as you saw, yes.
so, it's
That
became very stable again. So I really like that one.
and more organized, so it's okay.
Yeah.
As
So
we really will learn. Also from version 7, we will have better CTL packing as we learned more about how Downward handles memory.
that's also nice to have, because memory is like what limits for most people that aren't
Have
like
to,
setting up
unfortunately,
games a lot and stuff.
exactly. Public will always be the main stress test for the game.
True. So I am so a little sad finish, but I think we had seen quite a lot here of the units and stuff, played quite a good together.
I admit I want to get Libra out, but I couldn't. She was still training.
Still training,
Sad.
so it was not her. She was not at 100% or something, and then Fatal Scar. But yeah, we will look into it later on. So as for this video here, I'm really enjoyed that one. If you have some finishing remarks for the audience, this would be the right time now.
Also to say, I always thankful for the more support we get from the player base. For that, they support us play the mode that we have put literally blood and sweat into it. And we hope only the best for the future, and more to come. Like, for example, I would like to take the opportunity to say that the steel patch, the version 7 will be combined. I will make an art dev blog at a later time, like during Christmas Day, I suppose, as we will relieve more new goodies coming in the future, also including some all the races making a comeback and better. I think you saw some of that, some already.
So there's
Like, I want to say, because I will not really reveal yet, that a race that is considered right now one of the most ugly has become literally one of the best looking, in my opinion, at least.
So
I think you know what is.
yeah, so it's there's some strong hints the viewers will probably understand, or at least some of them will. So
And yes, they will get a Primaris unit as a special, but you guys will have to guess it if you can.
so there you have it. Engagement with the viewers. Put it in the comments what you guess. Nice. So yeah, I'm really looking in the future, looking forward to the future, as I have a little more insight. I know some stuff that's coming, but the viewers probably do not. So there's let me tell you, there are really nice things to come in multiple ways. So yeah.
You should revisit the Pro-Op when 7 drops with the new Wing editions.
Yeah, kind of would be a good idea. So as for always,
Pro-Op
guys,
revisit.
I'm sorry.
Pro-Op revisit it or reload it.
Nice. We'll make it work in the future again, I'm sure. Okay guys, with these nice and promising words for the future, I would finish this video here. So as usual, thanks for watching guys, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.
Everyone.